Imagine an AI that doesn't just analyze data. It actively hunts for multi-billion-dollar lawsuits and finds them months or even years before anyone else. So today, we're going to dive into a new frontier where artificial intelligence isn't just changing the legal game, it's completely rewriting the rulebook.
In the high-stakes world of these massive lawsuits, this quote is the golden rule. Being first isn't just a little advantage, it's everything. The difference between leading the charge and just being another face in the crowd, it all boils down to one simple question. Who finds out first?
So to really get why timing is so incredibly critical, you have to understand the arena we're talking about. This isn't just any old legal field. It's a high-stakes race where the prize is literally billions of dollars, and the well-being of thousands of people is hanging in the balance.
So what is a mass tort? Well, think of it like this. It's when a huge group of people are all harmed in a similar way by a single thing, like a faulty medical device or a dangerous new drug. Instead of thousands of separate trials, all those individual claims get bundled together, creating one enormous legal battleground.
In the financial stakes, they are absolutely astronomical. Just look at this number. That's the pool of attorney fees, the common benefit fund, that's up for grabs in just a 5-year window. $3 billion. It just goes to show you how massive this field is and how much is riding on every single case.
Now, with that much money on the line, you'd think law firms would have some kind of super sophisticated system for finding these cases, right? Well, the reality has been, let's just say, surprisingly old school and incredibly difficult.
For decades, finding the next big mass tort was more a game of luck than a game of skill. Lawyers had to rely on rumors, word of mouth, or just painfully slow manual research. I mean, can you imagine trying to spot a dangerous pattern by sifting through millions of FDA reports by hand? It's like trying to find a needle in a digital haystack. It's inefficient, unreliable, and pretty much impossible for a human being.
You see, the old way is purely reactive. You have to wait for a problem to become so big that it's obvious, but by then, you're already behind. The whole process is based on luck and chance. So what if you could stop waiting and start predicting? What would a proactive, data-driven approach even look like?
And this is exactly where the solution comes in. If the old way is broken, the alternative has to be something completely new. It has to be a specialized AI-powered intelligence built for this one very specific problem.
So, how does it actually work? Well, it breaks down into a really powerful 4-step process. First, the AI ingests just massive amounts of public health data. Then, it crunches millions of those data points to find these tiny, subtle patterns and safety signals a human could never hope to spot. Now, this next part is crucial. Those AI findings are then vetted by actual legal experts to make sure they're legally viable. And finally, the law firm receives a complete dossier, a fully actionable report on a brand new potential mass tort.
And this is the entire pipeline in a nutshell. You've got all this raw, messy, complex data from sources like the FDA going in one end and a vetted, high-value litigation opportunity coming out the other. It's a system that's designed to turn all that overwhelming noise into one clear, actionable signal.
Okay, so a law firm gets that signal early. What does that early warning actually give them in the real world? It gives them something incredibly powerful, the first mover advantage.
And the results are, well, they're stark. That green line shows the firm that gets in early, the first mover. The yellow line is the firm that joins late. Just look at the difference over 24 months. The first mover acquires way more cases, and that growing gap between the lines, that represents millions in potential revenue.
This advantage really rests on 4 pillars. You're looking at a higher ROI because finding clients costs less. You get legal certainty because every opportunity has already been pre-vetted. You get that critical 6 to 12-month head start. And of course, you drastically reduce your research time.